Okay, it feels good. I find this to be really interesting. This is actually way easier than I thought. So like snapped in. Who bought this thing? How much was it? I don't really know what else to say. Oh my goodness, my friend, we just got something brand new in the mail and I am so excited. Look what this is. This is a new glue squeeze. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is this overkill or is it going to be our new favorite best friend when it comes to Cricut crafting? I don't even know. But I was like, I will go ahead and buy it and we will do a live reaction together to find out if this is something we actually need. If you've been following the channel for any time, you know we've been having such great conversations when it comes to adhesive, which ones do we like, what do we not. So this I thought was a really interesting brand new product from We Are Memory Keepers that is going to help us a ton when it comes to paper crafting and so much more. The first thing as I unboxed this was like, oh, look at how big it is. Like, this is huge. So as a paper crafter, like what do we think right out of the gate? Is it too big? I'm not entirely sure. So let's go ahead, head over to the craft room and dive in. I seriously can't even believe at how large it is. Like I thought this would be mini and it reminds me more of something like you would be able to use for like a home repair project. Like I knew it looked like a caulk gun, but it's actually a lot larger than I expected. So this is it. Again, it's from We Are Memory Keepers. It does say it has smooth, effortless control, reduce drip design. It has tips for precision to full coverage. So there's different options there. And it says it works with most liquid craft glues. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we think when it comes to the glue squeeze. Okay, first things first, here's the little We Are Memory Keepers caulk gun. This is so funny. Okay, it did take a second. Look at it. Okay, it feels good. Like you can tell it's handheld. It does feel a little large. I'm just gonna say that. So inside here, it comes with just a couple things. So it comes with 3 of these. I find this to be really interesting. There are 3 different colors. So you would have to memorize what color glue goes in, you know, which one, but they have these little things and yeah, so I wonder, oh, okay. Okay, so you take the tip off like that. I was gonna wonder about that. Very interesting. That's cool. Put that on here. My first question out of the gate is like, how in the world are we gonna fill this with glue? Like, wait, is this how it, wait, really? How does this come out? How do we fill this up with glue? I found the instructions. Okay, it says fill the syringe, screw the drive rod into the plunger disc. Push the rod release as you pull back the drive rod to remove the plunge disc. Okay, this is very, very, very interesting. So take this here, put this in here, and then we, oh! Y'all, I didn't think anything was working. I thought this was truly messed up. Okay, so what you do is you push the rod release as you pull the drive rod to remove the plunger disc, and yeah, so it has this little mechanism to where it can like snap into place. This is actually way easier than I thought. So like snapped in, or, look at that. Okay, so I take it off. That was actually way easier than I expected it to be. I don't know about you, anytime I have to read instructions, I'm like, do I wanna do this or not? But this is actually really easy. Now, I wanted to have a conversation with y'all. This is made for like, I guess people who want to be ready to go with any craft project, because you can't have 3 glues loaded up. So you get 3, but here's what I wanna talk about. I have 2 different glues we're gonna test today. One, I think is perfect for this because like, look at how large of a bottle this is. Like this is a lot of glue. But then we also have like Barely Art, which is a teeny tiny bottle. And then you have these big old things. They don't look that big now that you put these side by side. So anyway, it's just an interesting size. So I like that you can load it up with quite a bit. Just for Barely, which we'll load first. This is this one. We're just gonna take it and we're just gonna kind of pour it in. Look at that, whoa! Whoa, 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 that was a little much. That was a little much. So now we're going to pour some back. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. Okay, we don't need that glue. Okay, now what we'll do is we will kind of close this up. Oh, 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 oh. What is happening? Okay, I'm just freaking out myself. So that, can I untighten it now? I'm so confused, but like it's working, right? Ta-da! Oh my gosh, I unscrewed it. I will say, I just put way too much glue in there, so like I'm gonna clean this off before moving forward because I don't want this to be like my brand new glue. So I'm gonna repeat the same process and I'm going to load the Reptile glue in as well, and then we can do a true comparison for how these work. Okay, so I just clicked this in, and again, you just wanna screw this in here, and you'll feel like it getting tighter. That means it's working. Once you feel it, you can then press the button and pull, and then, ta-da, it comes right off. So this is how easy it is. It was a lot easier than the other Tom. And then this is the other glue that we're just gonna pour in real fast. I'm only gonna pour it like halfway. I think it was overkill doing the whole thing. Beautiful. I'm already getting the hang of this. This is incredible. Okay, this could be good stuff. We're able to take the tip off. Oh my gosh, look at how fast that was. So look, okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Hello? This is not working, okay? Drip, 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 drip. Honey. Okay, maybe it's an us issue because we're using really, I thought great glue, but like, guys, I only pressed it one time, like one or two presses. This is a scrap piece. I have a project to the side. I haven't even got to do the project yet. Come on. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Like, I think thin glue's out. I think you have to, I think that I was literally about to say the same thing. This must be made for Lean's tacky glue or something. But, okay, so this was our first attempt to glue. So I'm going to, okay, we're go, oh God, oh no. Okay, we close this. I just want y'all to know, I thought this would be like the easiest, funnest. Okay, and then we're gonna unscrew it. Okay, so this is, the brown cap is too thin. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna test, so this is the Bearly Art, which I think is a pretty thin glue too. I'm gonna tighten this up here. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I have this card here. This Reptile glue, before we move forward, I didn't even think this glue was that thin. It's thin. Like, this is crazy. So Reptile is not able to work in the squeezy. Go clean my surface. This is why you need your silicone Makers Learn mat. I didn't even know I was making a mess today. Didn't even know. Okay. I haven't even pressed the button. Okay, here we go. So first of all, what? There we go. Go press the button one time. Oh, okay, this is kind of cool. Maybe I'm pressing it too much. Okay, look. Did you see that? Okay, let me try something here. Let me try something. All right, my friends, we have the bookmark. Now we're working on like a project. Like we wanna make a project with this to see if like, is this something, like I'm gonna be real with y'all. This seems like overkill, you know what I'm saying? Like we're not working on anything revolutionary. We're working on a bookmark, but that's just my thoughts. Okay, so come here. So we're just go barely press the button. Okay, we're just go barely press the button. Oh, like if you press it too much, it's just too much. Okay, so we need like little okay. Okay, like see, so here's what's gonna happen. So I like how you can hold it. Do you see this demo? Beauty, beauty, beauty. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This is trash. This is trash. Okay, so we're gonna take this. I'm gonna flip it over. And y'all are about to see a hot mess. Like there's gonna be too much glue, which is it my fault? Maybe. Oh gosh. Oh, Beauty and Grace, where are you? Okay, I'm like scared. I'm currently scared. Oh, ooh, 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 oh. Got glue on. I've got glue all over the glitter cardstock. This is a no. Yeah, I need paper towel, thank you. Look at all this glue. And like, I'm trying to like, obviously it takes some learning, but like, you're just getting my first impressions. Like maybe if I was making a lot of banners, a lot of flowers, something like that, but like what we're witnessing here with these thinner glues, I don't really know is it. So I don't want to keep giving too much of a review until we test a thicker glue. Each tip is a little bit different. One thing I'll go ahead and kind of share with you is like this one. What's crazy is the one that leaked the most is the thinnest. Like, can you guys tell the difference here? This is so crazy to me that this is a precision and it was just dripping crazy. This is thicker, so like maybe I should have checked the tips before, but you live and you learn during reviews like this. So what we're going to do is we are going to pull this back out. We're going to take this off, if we know how. Why is it? No. Need to unscrew this some more. Because here's one thing do you want to know what I would do? I would take it off like you're filling it up and it would just pour glue everywhere. Where is my safety? Who is looking out for me? And like at this point, if I roddy-toddy lefty, but it doesn't feel like, come on. What?
Hold on, I didn't see it. I only saw your face.
Oh my, what is happening? Okay, so like clearly that's not, but then I pull the release trigger all the way back and like okay, now I'm going to unscrew it. So from here, now I've pulled the release, it keeps retightening. What is happening? Okay, so now if I the release trigger, pull all the way back. I cannot pull it back any further. Do I tighten it roddy-toddy? Thought it was lefty-loosey. Okay, so like we're still attached. Pulling these back. So just so you all are aware, we are in a situation where what I have done before is not working. I did grow up without a father, so maybe I don't know how to use a caulk gun. Is it roddy-toddy or is it lefty-loosey? I just want to trade the glue out. No. I think it finally released a little bit. Okay. What? I have been using glue for over a decade, and I have had more trauma over glue in these few minutes than in over a decade of using glue. Make it make sense. Look at it curled up, by the way. This is what we're making. So who is in We Are Memory Keeper studio actually making this work? I have been a crafter for a decade, and make it make sense. Send somebody to my studio and teach me how to use this. Like, that's all I'm saying. Let me clean it. Have you ever had to clean your caulk gun before? I haven't had to do that for my glue. To make a bookmark. Last time that you'll probably see me do this, you put it on. Then you tighten it, like so. Then once it's tight enough, and look, this is roddy-toddy.
So coming off, it needs to be
So lefty-loosey, but I'm making sure this is, honey, tight. And then, okay, maybe it's not tight enough. Maybe it's not roddy-toddy, maybe it is lefty-loosey. So let me try lefty-loosey. Oh, maybe it is the opposite. No. The devil's playing with the church's money. We are memory keepers. We're going with roddy-toddy now. We're just gonna make sure. All to see, is it us? Okay, I can feel it. So let me pull the release. It's down here. Oh! Okay. I am sweating. This is some thick glue. We're using Quick Dry Aleene's Tacky Glue. And honestly, I've probably had this glue for, Lauren, how many moves do you think this is made with us?
Well, it's been here since I started working.
Okay, so it's been here 4 years. 20,
It
yeah.
might come out in a
This was
glove.
honestly probably gifted to us because we used to work for this company. So, yeah, this is what they, I'm massaging it to activate it. Aleene's, okay, we're going to have to massage it with this hand. Okay. 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 No. Like, see, is this the glue too thick?
I would think that would be the kind of glue that it would be made for, and then like, tamp that down.
Okay, well. Come on, glue. I have never in my
That glue's just
entire life. Does anybody have a toothpick?
I don't have hands.
Can I have a dowel? Sure, okay. We have a cake topper dowel. Look at this. Thank you, Amelia. Okay, so we're just dabbing this in. You think it's enough?
I think that's enough.
Okay. Well, Lauren thinks it's enough.
think
so
it'll push down
yeah,
far
we'll
enough.
push down. Okay. So now we'll test that feature.
Yes.
Okay, so we just have honestly, quite a bit of glue.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
That's the smallest tip.
What are the odds? Okay, and then look, you've got to turn it up this way because it's good. Okay. Y'all, we are not, okay, I feel like a medical professional. Okay, so we're going to pretend we're making another, because I have a second one of these. I'm going to glue this little bee. Go do this little bee. Okay, hold on, let me get it started. Oh
Now
my
you
God.
won't be able to get the noise.
You're lying! Come on! Ah! No! Guys. Now it won't even. Oh my, one drop. Guys. How much was this? How much was this thing?
I didn't buy it.
Who bought this thing? How much was it? We don't know how much this was. This was probably over $20. I'm very sad. How much glue could I have bought for $20?
Granted, the last glue was probably
Granted, Aleene's tacky glue was too thick.
for our
$35 guys, $35 and this is out of stock. Clearly I'm doing something wrong. This is, again, a very much first impressions. I wanted to shoot it to you straight. I wanted you to experience this with me. I really thought this would be, like, just so you all know, like, I thought this was about to be like a home run. I thought this was gonna be like, wow, I never thought I needed a caulk gun for my glue. Well, moral of the story, you don't, okay? You don't need that. You've been working so well with, obviously if you have glues like this, like sure. But if you have like a little one like this, like for most people, I'm sure there's someone out there that needs a caulk gun for their glue. Yours truly does not. So for most of you at home, you probably don't need this. And I think you'll be fine just with a really good precision tip glue that comes with it. I just find this whole video so ironic. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've laughed alongside us. I don't really know what else to say. I have mad respect for We Are Memory Keepers. So again, I am truly open to continuing this conversation. If you from We Are Memory Keepers or a fan of We Are that has been able to get this to work, tell me what glue to put in there. Tell me what I did wrong. Again, for a guy who grew up without a dad, so never really used a caulk gun, did the best I could. And that's all I can say I did today. And that is my open and honest conversation of the We Are Memory Keepers glue caulk gun. I don't know what it's actually called, but If you enjoyed this video, if you want to learn how to craft, I am pretty good at it. I've been doing it for over a decade. I have a platform called makersgonna.com. If you want me to teach you how I craft at my highest level after 15 years, join makersgonna.com. You get instant access to all of our courses, over 20,000 plus cut files, over 1,000 fonts, and prowl our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel, check out some of our amazing tutorials. We go live every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern with a live crafting project. It's a lot of fun, and we can't wait to hang out with you again. So until the next video, go check out some other ones. Bye, guys.